The Great Adventure of Little Fox Finn. In a big forest, filled with green leaves and flowers, there lived a young and curious little fox named Finn. This forest was so colourful and teeming with all kinds of animals, and they all harmoniously shared this bountiful home. Finn was a very lively and curious little fellow. He loved to explore the forest, always wanting to discover new and amazing things every day. Even though Finn's parents always warned him not to wander too far, his adventurous spirit always urged him to explore more unknown places. One clear morning, as sunlight streamed through the treetops, Finn dashed around while thinking, "I want to find a place with no fox footprints." He decided to have an unprecedented adventure that day, to go to the far end of the forest and explore the mysterious ancient cave. Finn ran along the familiar path, skipped over the creek and avoided tree roots. Filled with excitement, when he reached the edge of the forest, the ground beneath his feet became unfamiliar, and everything seemed so fresh and thrilling. He found a winding path covered with undisturbed dense bushes and tall grass. This path seemed to lead to the unknown world he longed for. Walking on this unknown road, Finn's heart raced. Suddenly a grey shadow flitted through the bushes, and curiously Finn moved closer to investigate. It turned out to be a little wild rabbit foraging there. Finn cautiously approached it, and the rabbit alert raised its head ready to flee. Finn quickly lowered his head, making a friendly gesture. After a bit of conversation, the rabbit relaxed its guard, and the two had a short playing session. After playing, the rabbit told Finn that at the end of this path was a place called Secret of Time by the old forest residents. It was said to hide many ancient secrets and wonderful stories. Finn became even more excited upon hearing this information, thanking the rabbit and continuing along the path. As Finn journeyed, the forest gradually grew denser, and sunlight struggled to pass through the thick canopy. After a long walk, he finally reached an open space. He found a huge cave with swaying vines and peculiar rocks surrounding the entrance. The cave looked deep and mysterious, making Finn both excited and a little scared. Just as Finn hesitated about entering the cave for exploration, an old turtle slowly crawled past him and said, "Young adventurer, your courage is admirable. But before you explore, remember to make thorough preparations." The old turtle's words made Finn think, realizing that exploration always required some wisdom and preparation. Following the old turtle's advice, Finn decided to make some preparations outside the cave. He went back into the forest, collected some dry branches and leaves, and made a simple torch for illumination in the dark cave. At the same time, he also gathered some fruits and nuts, preparing enough food for the long adventure. After adequate preparation, Finn, with a brave and curious heart, entered the mysterious cave. The inside of the cave was much larger than he imagined, with drops of water from the ceiling, making crisp sounds echoing through the cavern. As Finn ventured deeper, he noticed many strange patterns and ancient symbols on the cave walls, seemingly telling stories of the past. As Finn went deeper, his torch suddenly illuminated a smooth stone wall with a huge map engraved upon it. The map had several different colored lines, pointing in various directions. Finn realized that these lines might be clues leading to other secret locations within the cave. Excited, he decided to follow one of the lines to explore. Following the blue line marked on the map, Finn arrived at a spacious cavern. The walls were adorned with ancient paintings and sculptures depicting animals and plants he had never seen before. Finn walked more carefully, beginning to understand that these artworks possibly expressed the ancient tribes' awe and worship of nature. As Finn continued deeper, the light within the cave gradually dimmed. Waving his torch, he saw what seemed like a glowing object ahead. As he got closer, Finn was astonished to discover a glowing gem emitting a warm light. Approaching it, he found the gem led him to a small pool, its water clear and reflecting the outlines of the cave. While marvelling at this sight, Finn heard a faint voice coming from beneath the water. Holding his breath, he listened attentively, and the voice gradually became clearer. It was a call from the past, the voice of nature, telling him the important mission to protect this magical place. As Finn remained engrossed in the sound of the water, the cave suddenly trembled slightly. He looked around in panic, feeling uneasy. The tremors grew stronger, and rocks in the cave began to shift. Finn realized he had to leave immediately. He quickly picked up the glowing gem, thinking that it might be the key to protecting this place. Just then, a larger rock fell from the cave roof, blocking his way back. Finn's heart raced as he looked around. Seeking another way out suddenly, he noticed a crack in the wall on the other side, through which a faint light was streaming. Without delay, Finn squeezed through the narrow crack, finding himself in an even more hidden chamber. In the center of this chamber was a stone platform surrounded by ancient sculptures, seemingly designed for the gem through observation. Finn found a groove in the center of the stone platform, perfectly matching the gem in his hand. Standing before the platform, he hesitated for a moment, then decided to place the gem into the roof. As the gem touched the groove, the entire chamber lit up with a dazzling light, and the trembling within the cave miraculously ceased. As the light emerged, more unknown symbols and patterns began to appear on the chamber's walls, flowing with lights, revealing the cave's history and secrets to Finn. This was a sacred place built by an ancient tribe to protect the spirit of the forest. Finn felt deeply awed and responsible. He knew that he was now the guardian of this secret place. As the light gradually faded, the chamber returned to its calm state. Finn stood before the stone platform, filled with new understanding and enlightenment. He realized that the ancient tribe had used the gem to protect the forest and its ecological balance. Naro. This heavy responsibility seemed to fall on his shoulders. Surveying the chamber, Finn understood that each symbol represented a life form in the forest. destroying their harmonious coexistence with nature. Finn no longer saw himself as just an adventurer, but as a part of this grand forest, responsible for maintaining its order and beauty. The recent tremor and appearance of light were not just a warning, but a revelation. Finn understood that the people of the ancient tribe had used the power of the gem to prevent potential disasters from affecting the forest. As the new guardian, he needed to continue this mission and protect this magical land from potential future threats. Taking a deep breath, Finn felt resolute. Carefully removed the gem from the groove, intending to bring it back to his family and friends to share his experiences and the important knowledge he gained. He wanted to tell them that every life bears the responsibility to protect nature, and that every action can influence the forest's future. On his way back, Finn thought about how to clearly explain his experiences and mission to his companions. He wanted to inspire everyone with his story, making more animals aware of their importance to this forest and inspiring them to act together to protect this common home. Finn returned to the village and recounted his experience to the tribe. Everyone gathered around the campfire, listening to his tales of adventure in the mysterious cave and the profound power he felt from the ancient gem. The elders nodded in approval, and the eyes of the young children sparkled with admiration and curiosity. In the following days, Finn became the village's guide, teaching everyone how to peacefully coexist with nature and protect the forest from harm. Together with his fellow tribespeople, they repaired some natural habitats and planted more trees, safeguarding the wildlife as time passed. The entire forest's ecosystem significantly improved. Finn had evolved from an adventurous little guy into a respected leader among his tribe. Standing on the edge of the village, gazing at the dense forest, he felt serene and content under his leadership. The relationship between the tribe and the forest became harmonious as never before.